Hello again. Now I'm just going to tell you my own personal story about learning a language and learning to be confident in speaking that language so that when I talk about learning languages and methods for learning languages, you know that I know what I'm talking about and I speak from personal experience. My own story is a long love affair with the French language. Now, I started French lessons 10 years ago. I saw a class advertised, I thought I'd go along, and once a week I went to a class which lasted 2 hours. And in between classes, I didn't study at all because I was a bit lazy. So I went along to these classes every week for about 2 years, and at the end of that 2 years, I still couldn't speak French. I couldn't understand films even. I couldn't understand songs. I could understand nothing. So I gave up. And a wee while later, I just by coincidence met a very nice lady who is French and who gives lessons at her home. So I started going to see her once a week. And that was, I really think I started to learn French the first day that I went to her home because I was having to use French for the first time in conversation. But again, in between lessons, I did nothing. I did no study. I didn't really use French at all. I just went to her house once a week and learnt French while I was there. And I didn't get very far at all. I still couldn't understand, and at times I really just wanted to give up. But I felt guilty because her and I became friends, and I felt like I should keep going. Then a couple of years ago, I fell in love. Oh, my dog wants to go outside. Where was I? I fell in love with a singer called Zaz, a French singer who does not speak English. I think she speaks a little now, but at the time didn't speak any English. And I really wanted to know what she was singing about and what she was talking about. So all of a sudden I was motivated. And while I was on this drive of motivation, I discovered a YouTube channel called Français Authentique, which is managed by a guy called Johan, and he's a wonderful, wonderful man. I highly recommend his channel if you are wanting to learn French. And he's the one who taught me, and has taught hundreds of thousands of people, that the secret to learning a language is by listening. And it made sense to me, so I thought I'll try. And to start with, I listen to mostly Johan because he has a lot of podcasts and YouTube videos where he talks slowly about a lot of everyday things, and I benefited greatly from this. It's very difficult, I find, to find people who speak slowly so that you can understand about 80% of it. And that's why I decided that I would want to do something to help people learn English. And so this is the beginning of that journey for me. So what I did was I listened to these podcasts, YouTube videos for at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. And if I got to the end of the day and was very tired, I just wanted to go to sleep, but I hadn't listened to any French, I made myself listen for 20 minutes. I made it my goal. And after 4 months of this, all of a sudden, I didn't try. I don't know how it happened. It just happened naturally. I was having a lesson with my friend and my French friend, and I was able to speak naturally. Just phrases just came out of my mouth naturally. And when she talked back to me, I didn't have to keep saying pardon. I could understand her. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. That moment, it's like a door opens for you and you can have a conversation at ease. You don't have to feel nervous or embarrassed or awkward, and you can express yourself as you want to. So that's my story, and I'm still on my journey. I'm still improving my French every day, but now it's with a skip in my step instead of being laborious. I'm not walking uphill anymore. I'm skipping on the beach. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you feel encouraged and inspired to keep on with your language learning. It's so worth it. That door will open and it's a whole new world. Till next time.